I've been doing art for as long as I can remember. Since I was about 4 years old, I've always been drawing and exploring ways to make new things. I really like to work with ink. I like the way you can draw with that, and because of the way it almost scratches and splatters, it adds texture and doesn't have to be neat, but you create a great effect of depth and everything with ink. I looked a little bit at Will McLean. He did a lot of artefact sort of work, encased in sort of boxes. That's the main idea really. It's like showing you that man-made things and nature's like nature's overcoming man-made, it's rusting away. It's like breaking up, it's rotting away. So they all become one thing then. But it started like quite complicated and it got simpler and simpler. And that's when I got to this sort of idea here, to have it sort of a box where everything would be embedded inside this. I use drawing really because it helps you think of what you're going to do next. Even if it's a completely spontaneous idea, something you've never thought of before, and it's maybe just looking at what you've drawn before or something you've made, and you have this great idea, so you sketch it down quick, and that's it forever, and you won't forget it.
I just wanted to get it really old and look like it had been lying in a sewer or something, like just really yucky looking. I don't know, just the freedom of being able to do what you like. Like everyone's piece was completely different. You weren't restricted to doing a certain thing, so I just really enjoyed that. Just to look outside the box, like, because I never expected to end up with something as abstract as bolts on a wall. I mean, but hey.
On the first day we went down to the beach and looked for some objects that we liked, like shells or stones. We couldn't use the drawing fluid at first, so we just drew on with ink and then sewed onto the cloth print. And then we did just some experimental things, just trying printing it on different things, using different things as stencils.
I've never done screen printing before. I was looking a lot at Andy Warhol, but not really his sort of commercial prints of people like Marilyn Monroe, more the ones he did with flowers and things in his studio. And I thought they were really nice. They had loads of different layers. I was trying to choose contrasting ones for this one, and I was trying to choose more sort of harmonising ones for that one. I'm just into flowers and trees and stuff. I like learning about them. And I was going out in the garden every day on the grounds, so I just picked some of the things and used them.
The bag workshop was just based upon finding something on the beach, which we did, and just basing a whole project around it, taking ideas from different designers and using different techniques to make something you'd never be able to make at school.
It's all based on elements of natural form. Mine's is based on an object that I met on the beach, and then I found dried pieces of fruit on the beach, strangely enough, but I did. And then from that, I based my whole project on that. I looked at how the circles, and then I looked at other pieces of work, how they had used circles, and then I looked at how I could like manipulate circles and make it into the kind of looped effect, and how my actual shape is a circle. It's half a circle, but it's still a circle.
We were working with white denim and blue denim, and we're just seeing different ways in which we could manipulate them, cutting them up and ripping them and seeing like the edges, the textures, the kind of shapes. It's amazing the amount of ideas you can get out of one piece of fabric.
I wanted it to be very personal, and there's a lot of things going on right now in my life, like things are changing, and so I just wanted it to be mad and colourful, you know, to express how I felt. So, and then I just developed it into the composition. I liked the idea of like just myself like standing still while everything goes on behind me, just because it's so different from everything I've done before, and I just really wanted it to be personal, self-portrait. Before Castle Tower, I'd always approached portraits in the same way, so I just really wanted to do something different and just push myself, because I was just taking out my comfort zone and just trying to do something completely different.
I picked the painting that I was going to try and copy, and I just sketched the bird off it. I never sketched his face, and then we just started printing off pictures of different birds that I liked to put on my portrait, and then just started sketching them and sketching faces, and then just trying to work out how I would get the bird onto my face and whereabouts I would start putting it on it. I just want them to look at the face, because I think it looks really strong or bold or something. It must just be like, maybe the pose as well, I think worked well with it. I think it is creepy. I did want it to look quite, like, not creepy, but just make them look again, like take another look at it.